Hey guys, just gonna do a quick review on the Doge 3. I picked up two of these bad boys so far. I was a huge fan of Doge 2. I don't know why I liked it so much, but I used it for quite a long time until I got a Kennedy, which then became my favorite RDA and probably will remain my favorite RDA forever. Even like the fishbone, it's just not the same as the Kennedy. I don't know what it is about them two little air holes. But I did see there was a new RDA coming out with Kennedy style holes. But it was like a two post. But anyway, back to the Doge. It's made, the ceramic tip does not get hot. The vapor gets pretty hot coming through here. I don't know if it's my build or what, but it kind of spits a lot. So you can see that. But I found in general with a Claptons tend to spit more than regular wire, especially once you take that cotton out. So you got your new little updated Doge here, and on the back it looks like so. It has a ceramic tip, which, like I said, doesn't really get hot. Comes out pretty good. Has a nice shiny finish on it. This baby is wide bore to the core. This is a 22 millimeter atomizer. I'm currently running it with the 4-post. I haven't tried the 3-post design yet, just because it's a little bit easier on a 4-post, honestly. I do have one thing to say. The first one I ordered, one of the screws was cross-threaded, and I had to try 2 different screws, and one of the stainless ones finally ended up catching. So that's Congregate's fault, or whoever made them. If you notice, it sits up a little bit, fully tightened on here. Makes good connection on my noisy Cricut too. The 510 sticks out nice and good. When you put the cap on, you still have a good bit of room in there. So, like me, I prefer like bottom feed. So for me to get this, you can see the air is going, up past my coils as it passes, instead of directly onto them. I don't know how anyone else is running them. I know some people don't use as much cotton as me. There's cotton all the way down to my deck. And I have the copper screws in. This one, like I said, the other one I have one stainless. This on my Rollo B&A. I got it at, I have a UD wire Clapton, I think it's 7 or 8 wraps on a 2.5. You close it off halfway, it definitely gives you better flavor than wide open. Makes that peanut butter pop out a little bit more. But wide open, we can go ahead and unlock my power here. Gonna go ahead and jump it up. I cannot do 200 watts on this build, it just gets dry too fast. I can do about 170 something. So now that's wide open. Let's see how long for a full lung. Still takes me about 5-second pull to get a full lung. Make sure we're juiced up here. I'm leaking, so I'm assuming that's juiced up. Alright, let's go ahead and see how she chucks at 175. Still tasted kind of dry. I don't know why it does that. I used to be able to run my Doge 2. My black one has a fan in it. I took it off the side of a nuke. I jammed it up in there. And I could hit that thing at 200 because it kind of makes like a suction because the air has to pass through the fan because it's so tight. There we go. I closed it off a little bit, and it my favorite juice there. I closed it off a little bit, and it didn't seem to get as dry. Maybe that made a little more suction to get some more juice to the coil. Let's try again. Definitely didn't dry hit. More close off, and you can see, basically just put the juice in my mouth. Oh, this needs a splash guard for sure. Thinking about putting a screen in there. So there at 175, I got 2 good hits. Not 5-second hits, but it's not really that hot. So I give this a 4 out of 5. The pluses are it's really wide bore, good airflow options, and they took the lip off, which means you can make your coils bigger. So I've seen some people running some 3mm in here. That'd be kind of tight for me to get enough wraps. But you can see you can definitely make them a little bit bigger. The ceramic cap is awesome, but I feel it needs a splash guard because this thing spits like crazy. But it does chuck, and has the peak insulator. It comes with a bunch of extra goodies. I mean, they're going for 25 bucks for Authentics out there. If you get one off me, that's like an online price. I'll be selling them probably for 40 plus shipping. And like I said, I was a big fan of the 2. I'm a fan of this. Will it replace my Kennedy? For now, yes, just because my other DNA is getting painted. Well, it's painted, I just got to pick it up, and then I'm gonna put this pink one on my graffiti box, and then put the black one onto something else like my IPV or something, and put my Kennedys back on there. So I'll be running 2 Kennedys, 1 Doge, alpha tank in the middle, maybe once in a while. I don't feel like dripping in the car. So also, quick review on the brown LGs. These things are absolutely awesome. They last forever. I do recommend. I did this and I knew I shouldn't have. I had this .29 build that was on here, and I put it on my Cricket, which it was like 25 amps maybe or something, but I did notice on the bottom of my one battery I had a lot of charring. I usually run a .5 on there, which is when it's like halfway dead, you know, around 3.7, it's around 116 watts, but fully charged it's 148. So this will definitely work on your Cricket. It fits down in there. You might have to loosen the screw just a little tiny cunt here, but other than that, I give it a 4 out of 5. The cons are it spits, and also I guess you could close it off and it wouldn't leak, but I just feel like it leaks sometimes, even if I drip it perfect. If I take the cap off and paint them and everything real nice, still end up with some juice on my deck up here. Just gonna do a little paint job and see. But I think it's the way my cotton's probably poking off, but like you can see there's a bubble of juice right there. It's just sitting there and I barely even dripped on it. And anytime you over drip with this, you get less vapor production like crazy. Like, it's amazing how much less vapor you get when it's over drip. So, I don't know. It looks cool. Comes with a bunch of good shit. It's good quality materials it's made with. I wouldn't buy any clones of it. Peak insulator. Doge should have made it big, man. That's another. I'm gonna have to drop it to 3.5 because this could be a 25 mil or even a 30. And if it was 30, it would fucking rock. Even with that size airflow. Stay tuned. I just spoke with someone yesterday who told me who can make my RDA. So be on the lookout. I'm not gonna focus on that before the convention, but probably sometime over the summer I will have prototypes of my RDA. Stay tuned and vape on, brother.